Hi, my name's Jodelle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about the importance of a morning routine and what my morning routine looks like that sets me up for success for the day. My day starts at 5 a.m. I'm a total morning person. By 7 p.m., that's it, I'm done. Unless I'm raiding that night, I am done for the night. So 5 a.m. is my magic hour. So my morning routine consists of, I light a candle, I go and make coffee, I take the dogs outside, I check my emails, and I make a to-do list. I brainstorm YouTube ideas, and then I go back upstairs and I start getting ready. I make my bed and I get ready for work. I come back downstairs, I feed the dogs, I make the lunches, I take the kids to school, and then I'm either off to the gym or I'm off to the office or my restaurants. This morning routine sets me up for success. By making my bed first thing in the morning, I've already tackled one win for the day. By making my to-do list, I've got my day planned out. I'm not just flying by the seat of my pants, kind of wherever the day takes me. I've actually got some direction. I'm the captain of my ship. I'm steering the boat. And while of course life happens and life throws you curveballs along the way, usually you can stick to your plan pretty good for the day. By making my lunch in the morning, I'm sticking to my diet or just my clean eating habits by having that lunch. And so I'm not, finding myself at 1 o'clock in the afternoon starving because I couldn't be bothered to make myself a lunch. And so my lunch consists of probably a pack of sushi, some chips, and a diet pop. And that's not great. That's not healthy. That's not going to keep me filled up or feeding my brain. So really setting yourself up in the morning by having this strong morning routine, you can see how it has lasting effects throughout your whole day. I am not organized in the middle of my day. I'm not organized at the end of my day. The morning is where I am the most organized and I do the most things that just trickle into the rest of my day so that I have success throughout the rest of my day. And I only have to front load the morning with those tasks. I have a clear idea with what needs to get done with my to-do list. I also use the practice of habit stacking. So I'll pair two things together usually, like feeding the dog and making lunches. Those kind of go hand in hand in my morning. And that way I don't forget one. If I don't bring a lunch, it's because I didn't want to make one, or the kids maybe had a pro D day, so then I just didn't bother doing it. But because I stack those two habits together, I have to make a conscious decision to not make my lunch because I'm so much in the habit of making my lunch when I feed the dogs. So habit stacking is a really great trick to get yourself completing as many tasks in the morning as possible. Having this routine and kind of doing the same thing every morning really keeps me on track. It also helps me not to forget something. It also frees up a lot of my brain for other thinking because I'm not constantly figuring out what I have to do next. I'm able to ponder other problems, other solutions because of this freed up space in my mind. It really leads to a solution-oriented mindset because you're not so hyper fixated on all your problems, on all the things that you have to do, that you actually get to live in the solution more than the problem or just remembering what all the problems are. That solution-oriented mindset is going to lead to more productivity. And when you're more productive, you're going to be able to get more done and it's going to seem like you have more time in the day than other people around you. If you really get consistent and start writing down all your tasks that you need to do and start tackling them and stop thinking about what you have to do all the time, you'll find yourself way more productive. And it's just such a easier, less stressed mindset to have. And when you're stressed about stuff, that's when we tend to avoid the thing. And when we're avoiding it, then we're not doing it. And now we've procrastinated. Now we've left it for another day. And that doesn't feel great. So now you're becoming unmotivated and a little complacent. It really snowballs into itself. So it can snowball in a positive way or it can snowball in a negative way. And so we want to live in this positive world. We want to try to be the best versions of ourselves. And so this is how you can get there, is by having these strong routines. You only need to have it maybe in your morning, maybe in your afternoon, maybe in your evening. Pick one. You don't have to have it all day, 24 hours a day. That would be exhausting. I would hate that. By having one part of my day that's super productive, the rest of my day just flows. Now, if I was like that in each part of my day, who knows? I'd probably be Elon Musk or something. I'm sure that guy is probably productive every single second of every single day. The other thing it's going to allow you to do, because you've freed up now this time, is you're going to want to say yes to different opportunities. When an opportunity presents itself, you're going to think, yeah, I can fit that into my schedule. I've got time for that. I definitely want to give that a try. And that just has you more open to the world around you. And when you're more open to the world around you, you do have a tendency of feeling fulfilled. And you don't look to just your job to fulfill you. You don't look to just one or two things in your life that are going to fulfill you. You end up filling up your bucket in so many different areas of your life. And so then your life just feels fulfilled. And all of that from just having a strong morning routine, like taking the dog out, making my lunch, making my bed, super simple stuff, making a to-do list. If you try this practice, if you try this technique, you don't know what opportunities or what space you've just made available to try something new and try something different. So if you have a really great morning routine or you have a great evening routine, I would love to hear it. I'm starting to really open up the idea that there's a couple of things in my evening that I really want to start doing to set myself up for success in the morning. And a couple of those things are I want to make my coffee ahead of time, so I just come down and press the button, and that I do the dishes at the end of the night. It's a couple of easy tasks, but I always forget. It's in the kitchen, it's out of sight, out of mind. If I've been gaming all night or I've been watching my shows, I forget and I just go upstairs and I'm, ready to call it a day. But if I put some sticky notes along the way, or I make it on my to-do list, or I set a reminder and I habit stack those two items, they're right beside each other. If I start pairing them together, I'm going to find success there and I'm going to be doing it every night. So that's something that I'm going to work on next, is habit stacking those two items in my evening, because when I wake up in the morning and I stare at that sink and it's clean and all I have to do is push that button on my coffee maker, that is going to feel like a win. That is going to be 2 wins that I start my day off, and I'm going to feel like the most amazing, accomplished person. I mean, those are the feelings I get from 2 simple tasks. So if you just extrapolate those feelings, that idea, then all of a sudden you see the value in setting yourself up for success by doing these routines. So I wish you the best of luck. If you have any tips or tricks, I'd love to hear them. And if you like what you saw, then sub if you love, and I will catch you in another video. Bye.